It was a very different FA Cup third round last year. For Manchester United and the likes of Cole, Stam and Sheringham, it was more like the road to Rio than the road to Wembley, as they engaged in the warmth and sunshine of Brazil. And 1 year on, it's the cold and the floodlights of Wrexham, and a chance for the trio to prove their fitness ahead of Manchester United's return to the FA Cup trail. And all three came through the specially arranged game against Wrexham unscathed, with an almost customary goal for Teddy Sheringham, and first-half run-outs for long-term injury victims Jaap Stam and Andy Cole.
We've had a few injuries, and injuries never come at the right time or wrong time, but you could say like the injuries we've had will come at a decent time, because everyone's coming like fit for the second part of the season. That's when you want everyone fit, for the final push.
And the push for honours this year will include the FA Cup. Last year's absence to play in the World Club Championship proved a disappointment, but now they're back and looking forward to the challenge more than ever.
It is great to be back in the FA Cup. It was a disappointment to miss out last season, especially after winning it the year before. We was disappointed because we wanted to defend it, but now it's great to be back in it.
I think we didn't have a chance to obviously defend the FA Cup. But as I said, that was out of our control as players. We don't get involved in those situations. We just want to play football, and wherever they want us to go and play football, then that's what we do. But to be back in the competition, it is fantastic. And certainly we have got a very tricky tie against Fulham.
And against a Fulham team who were knocked out of the FA Cup by an Andy Cole goal in 1999 when United went on to win the treble. But they would not be taking the game lightly. Under Frenchman Jean Tigana, Fulham are proving themselves to be the Manchester United of the First Division.
It's going to be a tough game for us. I think everyone knows that, I think everyone's watching, he's going to watch that game very carefully on Sunday, because they're going to say, well, Fulham are a good team, and like, we're a good team, and two passing teams, and Tigana's gone there and done extremely well. And, everyone be saying, well, they're going to be in the Premiership next season. They've got to come back themselves against us and stuff like that, So it's going to be a difficult game for us, and hopefully we'll get the right result and we can win it.
And with an 11-point cushion at the top of the Premiership, through to the second phase of the Champions League, and now back in the FA Cup, questions will automatically arise about treble chances. But tomorrow's game against Fulham is the next hurdle in what they still consider to be the defence of their title.
I was a little bit disappointed, obviously, not being in it last season. But we have got a chance this year to try and regain our trophy.
Do you feel like you never lost the trophy, really, because you never played last year?
Of course, that's why I say our trophy at that particular time.
I'm sure Chas has something to say about that.
But, we want to do that. And as I said, obviously we've got to overcome Fulham on the day to regain it, although there will be a lot more challenge ahead of us. But we at club would like to take one step at a time, and Fulham is certainly our target on Sunday.
We're back in it this season, and I think the manager's gone on record as saying that we're going to have a right good go at it. And when he says that, he means we want to win it. So I think everyone's going to be up for it.
Sounds